It's Freecan Friday, and the game we're playing today is called What You Know About That. And in honor of the Raptors beating the Warriors for the first time in 4 years, the trivia is Raptors trivia. So anybody who knows anything about Raptors, come down here, you can get a free can, even if you don't.
Carl Aiden's first African expedition. Remarkable. But how did you get involved in this?
It was soon after the S2E8 expedition that they brought the thing to me for examination. After that first big...
This game, what you know about that, is going to be just like the other Freecan Fridays, where there's 3 trivia questions, and they get a free can of pop depending on how well they do with the trivia questions. I will show you the level tiers of trivia knowledge awardment.
Science of keeping millions of dollars worth of subway tunnels swept clean of horror, and of safeguarding the lives of half the population of the world's largest city.
And then
All right, so I had my first player in What You Know About That, and this is a dude that knows sports. This is a guy who comes in here and he plays like pro line all the time, and he just won $250 betting on basketball last night. He was out in the first round. He got a Coke Zero. He didn't get the first question right, and the first question was true or false. He had 50% chance. I don't think this is a hard questions. I purposely don't make these questions hard. Y'all come down here, you think you know, what do you know about the Raptors? We'll see if you know anything about the Raptors. This guy thought he knew something about the Raptors, but he didn't. No, he didn't. Nope. I'm actually kind of really shocked. Next contestant in What You Know About That, Raptors Trivia, Freecan Friday. It's a gentleman from the clothing store down the street. Was Exile?
Yeah, Exile Vintage.
Exile Vintage. You guys know that place. It's famous. Yeah. All right, the first question is true or false. So, you know, you got a 50-50 shot here.
Yeah.
Vince Carter was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
False.
I'm sorry, it's true. He was drafted by the Golden State Warriors and traded 5 minutes later to the Toronto Raptors.
Really?
Yeah, for Antoine Jameson. There you go. Thanks for playing. Go to Exile, buy some cool shirts. That's in number 3 in What You Know About That. The Raptors beat the Warriors last night for the first time in 4 years, and I'm so excited. Depending on how you do in these trivia questions, I'm going to give you a free pop.
Okay.
All right, so the first question is true or false?
True or false?
True or false? 50% chance, no pressure.
Okay.
Vince Carter was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, fuck, that's a tough one.
True or false?
True or false? That is true.
That is true.
Hey!
You get it. He was traded 5 minutes later for Antoine Jameson to the Raptors.
Man.
Good job. First question down.
All right.
Second question.
Okay.
All right. We know Golden State is the name of the team.
Yeah.
What city do they play in? What city do they?
San Francisco.
You're right. That's number 2. All right, this guy might run the gamut. All right, the last question, the toughest question, and I'm gonna give you a hit if you listen real closely.
Smoking both of these at the same time.
Smoking both of these. This guy's from Lit, paper and glass. All right. This last question. This is a tough one. I'm gonna make you work for this. There's one.
Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
That was him?
It's a fair guess. No, it's not correct. I don't want to tell you the answer because just in case you go back and you tell people about Billy. But you know what? You won an Orange Crush.
Sounds good.
That's better than a Coke Zero.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. Go to behalf of OLG, I would like to apologize for the lack of Animal Crossword in this variety store. We will have Christmas crossword for you. Our next contestant on What You Know About That.
So have you actually played this before me?
No, we haven't played this one.
Oh.
This is our friend from Powwow Cafe.
Yeah.
Go see Powwow Cafe down in Kensington Market. All right, the first question is true or false. So you have a 50% chance of getting it right. Vince Carter was drafted by the Golden State Warriors. True or false?
Vince Carter?
Yeah.
True.
That's true!
Yes.
You got to the second round already.
Hey, sweet.
Second question. Golden State Warriors play in what city in the United States?
Oh, fuck. I have no idea. Pittsburgh?
I'm sorry, it's wrong.
I have no
You
idea.
get a Sprite
Sweet, dude.
for getting one question right.
What
There
was
you
it
go.
anyways?
They play in San Francisco.
I was gonna say that because the damn bridge, you know, it's like
Of
fuck.
course. Mark is here. Mark is one of my housemates. He's in the jam band on Sunday. He's just happened to be here when the big fish guy came in, and he can verify the smell for me.
It stinks. And it's in like a good 15, 30 seconds since it's been standing right here. And you can just feel his aura of fish
He left some scales and
scales.
how long was he in the store? Would you say?
Say maybe less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Okay, see, there's documented backup for what I've been saying. You found the new $3 crossword.
Yeah,
It's Zodiac.
zodiac, and it's kind of like with stars, you know, like up here.
Astrology.
And it's like a pinkish yellow, a pinkish white, sort of gold.
Very cool. They had it at another
They
store.
look, yeah, one store puts them out.
Oh, we'll find them, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll be in.
I'm in a mess of faxing documents
You
right
want
now.
something, Glenn?
No, I'm okay, Martin. You're very
I
kind.
wanted to ask 'cause I'm
I'll
happy.
see. So Justin came over from Rastapasta and played What You Know About That with the Raptors trivia, and he got a Coke Zero. Eat at Rastapasta is really good. We have our next contestant on What You Know About That. Freecan Friday. The first question is true or false, so you have a good chance of getting it right.
Okay.
True or false? Vince Carter was drafted by the Golden State Warriors.
True.
That is true.
Yeah, he got drafted and traded right on the draft.
Oh, this guy, I can already tell he really wears the hat right.
Okay.
The second question is, what city in the United States does Golden State play in?
San Francisco?
That's correct. You're in the last round.
Okay.
This is the furthest anybody's got. So you're in uncharted territory. The final question, and you'll get the prize, the grand prize for getting it right. One Toronto Raptor on the roster currently right now
Yeah.
played for the Golden State Warriors in the past. Can you tell me which frequent flyer played for the Golden State Warriors?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
It's CJ Miles.
Oh.
You got Orange Crush though.
Oh, thank you.
That's
brother.
like the second